Let's review some special right triangles. So let's talk about a right triangle. So we're doing it this way because that's usually how our triangle is whenever we start at the initial, the 0 degrees. So this is our angle, theta. So this would be opposite, this would be adjacent, and this would be hypotenuse. So we have sine, cosine, and tan. Then we have cosecant, secant, cotangent. So here are the trig ratios. So we have sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cosine adjacent over hypotenuse, tan is opposite over adjacent. And then you do the reciprocal for cosecant, secant, and cotan. So let's remember SOHCAHTOA. So we have special right triangles. So special right triangles are the 30, 60, 90 and the 45, 45, 90. So let's talk about the 30, 60, 90. I don't like that one. Let me try this again. There we go. So there's our right angle. So we're going to say this is 30, this is 60. So we have for our special right triangle 30, 60, 90, across from 30 is x, across from 60 is x square roots of 3, and across from the 90 is 2x. So let's say that we are asked for the short leg, which is the x. So I'm going to draw an example. So this is my 30, this is my 60. So let's say we're given 2. So we are going to find the rest of them by using the x, x squared to 3, and 2x. So let's say we're given that x is 2. So then across from the 60, so this is across from the 30 degree because it's your shortest side. So short leg. And then across from the 60 is x squared to 3. So I'm going to put 60 degrees. I'm going to put long leg. And then 2x is across from the right angle. This is our hypotenuse. So to find the rest of the sides, we will use x to find the rest of the sides. So 2 square roots of 3 would be my long leg, 2 square root of 3. Then my hypotenuse would be 2 times x. So 2 times 2 is 4. So my hypotenuse is 4. So this is whenever we're given the short leg. So let's do another example. This is whenever we're given a long leg. So I'm going to draw another triangle. So let's say again, this is the 30. So let's say that we're given the long leg 7. So I'm going to do the same little table to help me find the rest of them. So x, x squared to 3, and then 2x. So short leg, long leg, and hypotenuse. I'm going to abbreviate this time. So this is our long leg because it's across from the 60. So this is 7. So in order to find the rest of them, we will use what we know about the long leg. Long leg is x squared to 3, and it equals 7. So we're going to solve for x. So we would divide by square root of 3, divide by square root of 3. We have to rationalize the denominator because you can't leave a radical in the denominator. So multiply by square root of 3, square root of 3. So then x equals 7 square roots of 3 over 3. So that goes in the short side. 7 square root of 3 over 3. Okay, let's do our hypotenuse. So our hypotenuse is 2 times x. Well, 2 times the short leg. So 2 times 7 square root of 3 over 3, which equals 14 square root of 3 over 3, and it cannot be reduced. So we have found all of the sides. Let's do another one. This time we are going to be given the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is going to be 1. So x square root of 3 is long leg. Hypotenuse is 2x. Short leg, long leg, hypotenuse. So it says hypotenuse is 1, so we say 1. So now we've got to solve. So it's 2x equals 1. So we've got to solve for x. So divide by 2. So x equals half. So we use that fact to help us. So this is half. So then this would be half, or it'd be like that. Or I really should write it as square root of 3 over 2. Okay, let's go to the 45, 45, 90. All right, 45, 45, 90. Looks like this. And the 45, 45, 90, the legs are the same because the opposite angles are the same. So x, x. And then our hypotenuse is x square root of 2. So let's write an example like this. So we know it's 45. So if we just know one angle, we know the rest of the angles. So let's say that one of the legs is 8. So I'm going to use that table like that. So I forgot to write here. Remember these little symbols on our right triangle? If you have lines on there, they mean they're congruent, so they're the exact same. So on our example, if we know this is 45 degrees and we have 8, so this is 8 and so is this. So I could write this as 8, 8. And then the hypotenuse is 8 square root of 2. So these are legs, so L and L, and this is my hypotenuse. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, let's say that our hypotenuse is 16. I'm going to use that table to help me. So I know hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is 16. So I'm going to use that to find my two legs that are the exact same. So I'm going to write x square root of 2 equals 16. So I need to solve it out. So divide by square root of 2. So x equals 16 over square root of 2. Can't leave it like that. So we're going to multiply by our denominator square root of 2. 16 square root of 2 over 2. But then we simplify. So x equals 8 square root of 2. So our legs are 8 square root of 2. Okay, that is it for this lesson.